Now, I wish I was governor during a time when there was more money coming in over the transom than I could count, and I could come to meetings like this and promise you all kinds of new programs, and I'm going to fund them, and they're not going to cost you anything, and don't you worry about it, everything is great. Listen, things are much better in the state than they were before. We have 8,500 fewer employees on the state payroll today than the day I became governor. We're spending $2.3 billion less in all the other spending beside pension, health care, and debt service than we did 8 years ago. We've made government smaller. We've made it less expensive. We've held the line on taxes. Things are a lot better than they were 5 years ago from a state fiscal perspective, but this is the big problem. And if we don't fix that problem, we'll go broke. And I don't know how that helps anybody. Doesn't help the taxpayers, doesn't help the people who are hoping to collect a pension, doesn't help anybody who cares about this state and calls it home. So, the easiest thing for me to do is I got 2.5 years left in office. Believe me, I could slide through this for the next 2.5 years. We could, put it together with some duct tape and some string and everything would be fine. I can hand it off to the next guy. That's not who I am, and it's not what I intend to do. We made big changes to the pension and health benefit system in 2011. That saved an extraordinary amount of money and give us an opportunity now to finish the fix. But we need to. We need to finish it. Because if we don't, our children and grandchildren will not be able to afford to live here. And they probably won't want to. Because it will not be the kind of state that invests in their future. Because we're spending too much money on the promises of the past.